Yes, are you ready?
No, sir. Oh,
You ready?
oh. No, Dora.
You're not ready, man. You're not ready.
What's going on with you today?
You're not ready, man. You're not
When I
ready.
say big up to Mr. Wisdom, yeah, every time.
We are fast. We are fast in our business, for. You're
Look
here. You're
I
here
am
to
I am
present
here.
music news.
I am here. How are
Right.
you doing, Dora? Dressed in full white?
No,
Half white?
no. Yes, I Rastafari, you know. Jaja.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Music News. It's Friday. I'm Kishima Francis. Entertainer Mortimer and producer Christopher Birch are among the many social media users reacting to a viral video of an incident between a group of soldiers and civilians in the community of Denham Town in West Kingston. In the video snippets making the rounds across social media platforms, some members of the JDF are seen using excessive force to contain a few irate civilians. In one of the videos, a member of the Jamaica Defence Force is seen kicking a female in her midsection. In another video, a JDF soldier is seen using his rifle to repeatedly hit both a man and a woman in their heads. Producer Christopher Birch in the comment section wrote in part, "That lady needs to chill out. You can't step to soldiers like that." Reggae singer Mortimer expressed a wagwan. In the comment section, some social media users say the soldiers instigated the violence, while others believe that the citizens are too lawless, and some state that this is the very reason why Jamaica will not get better. At present, the Jamaica Defence Force says it has launched an investigation into the incident that occurred on Thursday at a checkpoint in the Denham Town zone of special operation.
Jaja.
I know. I don't know if you have seen any of the videos.
Yeah.
But it is also very hard to watch. And what I can say about it is absolutely excessive force.
It is. I think the soldiers don't have much to do. You know, they're just sitting at those posts every day, not doing much, and look at excitement, and them just go overboard because they're trained to kill.
Look, you have to just find something else for them to do. I mean, all that pent-up energy cannot be taken out on civilians.
But we know this is a waste of taxpayers' money. I mean, they've been there 5 years, been in certain communities, maybe even longer. A waste of taxpayers' money. And this is what is happening on both sides of the fence. Everybody is frustrated. And you kick a pregnant woman in her belly. I mean, how do you explain that?
It now changes the narrative because watching the video, I didn't realize that the woman was pregnant.
Yeah, one of them. She's actually pregnant, and him kick her in her belly, basically.
Wow.
you know what I mean? How do you explain that? You were in fear of your life, and therefore you needed to kick the woman in her belly, and then the other one used his gun to beat the man and the other woman. I mean, you were in fear of your life. Is that what you're going to tell me?
And in the same breath, Dora, you have to know how to contain those types of situations. And I would presume that would be a part of their training. And you cannot use your training on civilians, irrespective of how irate they are. There has to be another way how to contain it, especially hitting a woman that type of way. And like you're saying, no, she is pregnant.
But them little boy then, and them put some guns in some little boy hands, you know. 18-year-old, them, you know, pay that. And I guess that's what they need to go to war.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I follow, but we're following this story closely. Let's see what the outcome will be.
I am conflicted because I don't know the full story watching it.
Right.
But you know, they were actually in their face. Don't know how it started.
Right. And you also had members within the crowd saying, you know, touting persons on. So until we have the full story and not just snippets of the video, but
if you see a man with a firearm, you know, go up in a man's face, you know, whether or not, you know what I mean? The man have a firearm, if you understand what I am saying. And
No,
you don't
absolutely.
go up in somebody's face like that. You know,
When you
like
look-
I tell them, lick me not. No, brother, no. The
and
man
then
have a
you have
firearm.
people touting as well. So
It could have gone. It could have gone differently, you know, because he was one of
It
them was
could have.
actually pointing the gun at her, you know, like it was like, you know, just make a move. You know what I mean? And,
Wow.
and the only thing he want to say in the statement is that he was in fear of his life. If you understand what I'm saying. So we have a
I
responsibility.
absolutely-
We have a responsibility as citizens as well.
It goes both ways, and I think that is why the video in itself, snippets of the video that we are seeing, it is so frightening because on both sides you can clearly see what happened, and irrespective even of what transpired, it was excessive force.
Charge never did supposed to, you know, lose him cool like that. The two of them.
No.
If you know what I mean.
It was almost as if it was, you know, a bat.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how it was being used. And even if somebody conk you in your forehead, right? You can just imagine. You can get a cocoa from that. So just imagine.
Man was using gonna beat the man like he wanted to beat him senseless. At that point, he was just out of it.
Yeah.
You know. So we want to know, see, what is going to be what the investigation will reveal.
Absolutely. And also the full story.
Yeah.
The full video. Where is the rest of it?
But people, me I beg you, don't be going up in a soldier face, in a policeman face. They're here to uphold the law, and you have to respect that, irrespective of what is happening. You know what I mean? Because it could have gone left.
There are other ways how to express yourself too. In other news, reggae singer Tinga Stewart is mourning the loss of his wife Andrea Stewart, who died on Thursday at the University Hospital of the West Indies from complications stemming from a clot in her lungs. Music News understands that last week, the singer's 42-year-old wife, who is asthmatic, began to experience breathing problems and was hospitalized. Reports are that she died at about 2:30 a.m. on May 5. Last year, Tinga Stewart, a two-time Festival Song Contest winner, celebrated his 71st birthday on July 3.
Boy, oh boy. What a 2 years it has been, eh?
Say that again, Dora?
What a 2 years it has been. You just, you know, people just falling out unexpectedly, you know, transitioning unexpectedly, you know, for the past 2 years, not so?
Pretty much.
And then
I
hear he's battling depression.
He is, right. I saw that too, that he's battling depression as well. And no, this is not a situation that is going to help that, especially if he doesn't have a strong support system. And I would presume that his wife was a huge part of that support system. So with her gone now, I'm going to need all the help.
The support. He can, you know?
Man.
I'm sure he has kids. And we just hope that it's a tight family unit to be there for him, you know, as we send him some love, as we send her family some love as well, her family and her friends. You know, it's so unexpected. You know?
And we just say to people in general, you know, be kind, especially as we observe now Mental Health Awareness Month. I was reading across social media where some persons were saying, you know, they're going through depression or they're experiencing certain things. And it was even difficult speaking with family members because they didn't really understand fully what they were going through, or when they said that, you know, they were feeling inadequate or not feeling enough, they're just looking at the surface things and saying that, you know, you are okay because of how we're cultured.
Yeah,
you know,
we're
so
not
we're just
cultured
asking people to be kind,
to have that vulnerability, you know. You're not cultured that way, but you know, COVID taught a lot of us, you know, and is still teaching us a lot of things that, you know, people are important to you. You know what I mean? It's important to have company. It's important to have respect for just humans in general, because we need each other.
We just need to be kind. And if we take on that mantra, being kind, the type of video being circulated, that would not have happened because we're being kind to one another. So, make we start from there. Just exercise a little kindness because you never know.
We Jamaicans, man. Will it change? I doubt it. I don't think it's going to change much.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
In other news, world-renowned sound system Code Red was crowned the winner at the final staging of the recently concluded World Clash at the O2 Academy in Birmingham, England. Dubbed World Clash the End, the Kingston-based Jamaican sound system defeated 8 other sounds to cop the coveted title. On Instagram, Code Red posted a pic of DJ Lank and Chris Diamond showing off their World Cup trophy with the caption 2022 World Clash Champions. Code Red was the only Caribbean sound system in the World Clash series presented by Irish and Chin, which began in 1998 and is usually held in a different location each year. In related news, to celebrate their World Clash victory and 21st anniversary, Code Red is staging an event titled The Last World Champions, slated to take place on May 11.
A big something.
Big something, something, something. You know what it is when you win Sound Clash?
Yeah.
You know, that type of excitement and vibe and people dead.
So who was in the final? Code Red and who?
You had sounds from representing England, Canada, different sections of the world, and
right.
Code Red represented Jamaica and ultimately the Caribbean.
Those are nothing else.
Look here, nah say nothing. In other news, Irie FM's Dwight Fraser and former Kiddies Corner member Kyalana O'Connor are to star in a play titled Ex-Baby Mother alongside popular comedic actress Andrea Del Cita Wright. In a music news exclusive, the sports broadcaster expressed excitement ahead of the play that marks his first major role in a comedy and in front of a live audience.
Wow.
Are you returning that? Play the clip, Dora.
This is not my acting debut. I have done a similar role with Del Cita before in the pandemic with a play that was streamed live, though it never gathered much traction. And I've also been acting with church and community groups. But if you want to put this in parentheses, it would be my first major role with a seasoned campaigner like Del Cita. So the first time on stage with her in front of a live audience. In the first role I got as a father back in 2020, the movement on stage was fantastic because Del Cita writes, she produces, she directs. It's always an exciting moment, because our lines must be on point and everything that she writes tells a story and it's always a good climax. Working with her, always exciting. Many persons know Dwight Fraser, the sportscaster, but there's an acting side to Dwight Fraser, which has been dormant for a number of years. I think that in coming years, you'll perhaps see more of me on stage and in perhaps some short films and other roles. I have some things coming up, but I am grateful for this platform.
Wow.
Ex-Baby Mother also features Trudy Fraser and is slated to take place on Mother's Day, Sunday, May 8th at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston. So
we have an actor on the team. Or two actors on the team.
2 actors, of course, Kai is Lana's daughter, and, she was a part of Kiddies Corner back in the day, all grown up now.
Oh, Kai.
You remember Kai?
I haven't seen Kai in a minute, but yeah, man, I remember Kai.
Right. So, it's exciting. They're doing their thing. Me personally, how Dwight is when he's doing sports.
Right.
Him kind of have a proper thing about him. So imagine him now being a part of a play. I can't wait to see him transform.
But Kai can sing,
I know Kai can sing. You remember?
I didn't know that Kai could act.
Well, I think during her high school years,
right.
She did like a lot of acting, and she seemed to be loving the arts.
Wow.
When I read a post that her mom made, saying that, Kai, she's taking her thing to the next level and she's really serious about her acting. So it's exciting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have these actors on the Irie FM team.
Right.
I mean,
audition.
Yeah, that's our team, man. That's our team, and we grow them.
We grow them.
Right.
Don't it? You feel tired? You want to take a break?
Hold on. Tired, okay, I'm tired, man.
Time is too valuable to spend it in traffic. Avoid the lag. Get the T-Tag. The time by Highway 2000 East-West is...
Them time the 30 before 5. How we are going now?
Well, it's time for TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. So, rapper Drake sent a DM to the wife of a man who was trolling him on social media. Now, the man was jeering Drake, saying that he doesn't write his songs and he has a ghostwriter. But instead of responding, guess what Drake did? Went into the DM, the man's wife DM, stating, "I'm here for you, ma." TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. Is Drake out of line or is it fair game?
It's fair game, quite in line. That's a good comeback right there. We are trolling man, and so what if him not write him songs? you know what I mean? You don't have nothing else to do. Pay attention to your wife, man.
Look here, I know that at some point that man must be feeling some type of way, the fact that Drake actually DM'd his wife and, start following him wife on social media as well. and just DM the wife and say, "Look, I'm here for you, ma." Like nothing at all beats that comeback. Nothing at all no beat it. Fair game.
I'm sure she's privately texting Drake.
You think so?
Then me not do that.
You not do it?
Yeah, man.
You're wicked.
No, but why am I trolling, man? So what if I'm not writing to? So what? He's delivering them.
He is delivering them. And that is a conversation that we need to have locally now, because we need to normalize that it is okay to have songwriters, especially in the dancehall and reggae arena, because a lot of people feel like, look, you have to write your own songs. And if you have a songwriter or a ghostwriter, it makes you inadequate. It does not. So, yes, that is why being a songwriter is an actual profession.
Exactly. And this is why these guys stay in the game so long. You alone can't do it. So they come together at some point or another and people sit around and they throw out ideas and them write the song.
And usually you get awesome songs in that type of setting.
Yeah, and back in the day, most of the artists, them never write them song. You had these great women with these wonderful voices and somebody else write the songs.
And that is okay.
And it's quite okay, because we love it, though.
Absolutely.
Whitney Houston never write half of our songs, 3/4 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Beyonce, the Rihanna's, a lot of them as well.
What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? So serve him right.
I'm sure Drake did fix that man properly at some point. The conversation.
When me tell you say him fix, him have a good fix right there.
Look. There is no comeback from that.
Drake should take her out to dinner.
Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm sure give it a few months, you will hear, "Oh, remember this one time when he slid in a DM?"
Right. You know what I mean?
Now, on the international scene, the man who killed Nicki Minaj's father, Robert Mirage, in a hit-and-run has pleaded guilty. Charles Polovich pleaded guilty to 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident without reporting and 1 count of tampering with physical evidence. He's due back in court on August 3 for sentencing. Back in February 2021, Robert Mirage died at the age of 64 after being struck in a hit-and-run accident.
Wow. Well, at least there's some closure there, eh?
Well, let us see what happens, for the sentencing. I mean, what if he gets 1 year, a year or 2 years or that kind of thing then, I'm sure that will still leave her feeling some type of way because then it wouldn't be justified, would it?
And it still can't bring back her dad.
Her dad.
Everybody lose.
Celebs celebrating their birthday today are rapper Meek Mill, actor George Clooney, calypso singer David Rudder, and reggae singer Guidance. Happy birthday if it's a special day. Any birthdays, Dora?
Of course.
Taro sees Nino.
Of course.
Let's hear it.
Hold on. I got this from Wednesday, so me have to You know, I get a lot of messages, you know, Drake
okay.
messaging me and so on, you know.
And what? He's telling you he's here for you, Ma?
Yeah, you know, he was messaging me and, you know, a couple others, you know. It's hard sometimes to keep up, you know. But anyway.
Sounds like you need a personal assistant.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But Offset, you know, a couple of them, you know.
They're texting you.
It's hard to keep up. Well, so anyway, you know, Represha Brown, she turned 100 yesterday. Represha Brown of Ginger House, Portland.
Look here.
100. Can you believe that?
That is just magnificent, don't it?
Yeah, man.
100.
Well, I'd just like to sit and speak with her a little bit, you know, and have her share some of her wisdom with me.
No, absolutely. And more of our youngings need to do that.
Yeah, man, you have to sit down and speak with the elder them more time, man.
Absolutely. For real. Now, Dora.
How are we reach
as
now?
you know, Sunday is Mother's Day. So happy early Mother's Day to all the Irie moms.
Yes.
Happy early Mother's Day to my mom, to your mom, and all the moms.
All the
in
moms.
Jamaica and around the world.
Happy
the great
Mother's
moms,
Day.
the awesome moms.
I think it's possibly the biggest day of the year next to Christmas, I think.
Pretty much. Don't get the dads riled up.
Yeah, but you have some dads that are moms too, you know, so we can't leave them out.
True.
You know what I mean? But it's a really special day. All the restaurants then book out, everywhere book out.
Look here, you can't right now. If you need a Mother's Day gift, you are in problems.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But
you're shopping too late.
Don't worry about it, man. Somebody on the side of the road that sells something.
Something, don't it? I help you out last minute.
Help you out last minute. You know what I mean?
Well, that's anything else you want to big up on your side?
Nah, we got it.
All right. Well, that's the full 100 in music news for today, Friday, May 6th. Remember to check out iriefm.net for more music news details. You can also check out Live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. I'm Kishima Francis. Big up to DJ Collision, DJ Sunshine. Take it away.
Have a great Mother's Day.